Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Leap podcast. I am John.
And I am Olivia. Welcome to our podcast. We are very happy you are listening today.
Yes, we are very happy. Our podcast helps you learn English. We speak slowly. We use simple words.
Today we have a very good topic. We will talk about our day. We will talk about everything we do from morning to night.
This is a great topic. Everyone has a daily routine. A routine is what you do every day.
That is right, John. Let us start with the morning. The morning is the start of the day. John, what time do you wake up?
I wake up very early. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, 6 o'clock is very early. Do you use an alarm clock?
Yes, I use the alarm on my phone. My phone plays a loud song. It makes me wake up. What about you, Olivia? What time do you wake up?
I do not wake up at 6 o'clock. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I also use my phone as an alarm, but I do not like to get up right away.
What do you do? Do you stay in bed?
Yes, I stay in bed for 10 more minutes. I press the snooze button. The snooze button gives me 10 more minutes of sleep.
I understand. Sleep is very nice, but I do not press the snooze button. When my alarm rings, I get out of bed immediately.
You have a lot of energy in the morning, John. After you get out of bed, what is the first thing you do?
The first thing I do is drink water. I drink a big glass of water. It is very good for my body.
That is a very good habit. I also drink water, but I drink hot water with lemon. It makes me feel warm.
Hot water with lemon sounds nice. After I drink water, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. Cold water helps me wake up. Then I brush my teeth.
I go to the bathroom too. I brush my teeth and I brush my hair. I take a shower in the morning. Do you take a shower in the morning or at night?
I take a shower in the morning. I like a warm shower. After my shower, I put on my clothes. I wear a shirt and trousers for work.
I wear a dress or a skirt and a blouse to work. It takes me 20 minutes to get dressed and do my makeup.
After I get dressed, I go to the kitchen. The kitchen is my favorite room in the morning. I am always hungry.
I am always hungry in the morning too. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What do you eat for breakfast, John?
I eat a simple breakfast. I eat 2 eggs and a piece of toast. Sometimes I eat an apple or a banana.
That is a healthy breakfast. I like to eat oatmeal. I cook oats with milk. I put some strawberries and honey on top. It is very sweet and delicious.
Oatmeal is very good. Do you drink anything with your breakfast?
Yes, I drink coffee. I need coffee in the morning. I drink 1 big cup of black coffee. I do not put sugar or milk in my coffee.
I also drink coffee, but I like my coffee with a lot of milk and 1 spoon of sugar. I drink my coffee and I read the news on my phone.
I do not read the news in the morning. The news is sometimes bad. I like to listen to music. Music makes me happy before I go to work.
That is a good idea, Olivia. Happy music is great for the morning. So we are awake, we are clean, and we have a full stomach.
Yes, our morning routine is finished. We are ready to leave the house. We are ready for the day.
Exactly. Leaving the house is the next step. Let us talk about going to work.
Welcome to Chapter 2. Now we are ready to leave the house. John, what time do you leave your house?
I leave my house at 8 o'clock. I put on my shoes, I take my keys, my wallet, and my bag. I lock the door.
I leave my house at 8:30. That is 8:30. I also take my keys, my bag, and my phone. I always check my bag twice. I do not want to forget anything.
Checking your bag is very smart. How do you go to work, Olivia? Do you drive a car?
No, I do not drive a car. I take the bus. The bus stop is very close to my house. I walk for 5 minutes to the bus stop.
Do you wait a long time for the bus?
Sometimes I wait for 5 minutes. Sometimes I wait for 10 minutes. The bus is usually on time. I like the bus. I sit down and look out the window.
Taking the bus sounds relaxing. I do not take the bus. I drive my car to work. My office is far from my house.
How long does it take you to drive to work?
It takes me 45 minutes. There is a lot of traffic in the morning. Traffic means there are many cars on the road.
Traffic can be very boring. What do you do in the car for 45 minutes?
I listen to podcasts. I listen to English podcasts, just like this one. I also listen to the radio. I sing along with the songs. Nobody can hear me in my car.
That is very funny, John. I listen to podcasts on the bus too. I use my headphones. My bus ride is short. It takes 20 minutes.
After 20 minutes, do you walk to your office?
Yes, the bus stops in the city center. I get off the bus, I walk for 5 more minutes. Then I arrive at my office building.
What time do you arrive at work?
I arrive at work at 5 minutes to 9. I take the elevator to the 3rd floor. My office is on the 3rd floor.
I arrive at work at 8:45. That is 8:45. I park my car in the parking lot. I walk into the building. My office is on the first floor, so I do not use the elevator.
What is the first thing you do when you walk into your office?
The first thing I do is say good morning to my coworkers. Coworkers are the people who work with me. I say, good morning, how are you?
I do the same thing. It is important to be friendly. I say good morning to my boss and my team. We talk about the weather or we talk about our families for a few minutes.
Yes, friendly small talk is very nice. After I say hello, I sit at my desk. I turn on my computer.
Waiting for the computer to turn on takes a minute. I usually go to the office kitchen. I make my second cup of coffee.
2 cups of coffee. You really love coffee, Olivia. I do not drink more coffee. I sit at my desk and I open my emails.
Emails are a big part of work. I get many emails every day. I read my emails first. I answer the important emails immediately.
I do exactly the same. I read my emails, then I write a list. I write down all the things I need to do today. A to-do list helps me remember everything.
A to-do list is a very good tool. I use a notebook and a pen for my list. I like to write on paper.
I make my list on my computer. I look at my list and I start my first task. The office is quiet in the morning. People are working hard.
Yes, the morning is very busy. We work for a few hours, we type on the computer, we make phone calls.
Sometimes we have meetings. A meeting is when people sit together and talk about work. I usually have a meeting at 10 o'clock.
I also have meetings. We talk about our projects. By the end of the meeting, I look at the clock. It is almost noon.
Noon is 12 o'clock in the day. When it is noon, I feel very hungry again.
Me too. The morning goes very fast. Soon it is time for a break. It is time for lunch.
Welcome to Chapter 3. It is the middle of the day. The clock says 12:30. It is lunchtime.
Lunchtime is my favorite time of the workday. I need a break. I am tired of looking at my computer screen.
A break is very important. You need to rest your eyes and rest your mind. Olivia, do you buy your lunch or do you bring your lunch from home?
I bring my lunch from home. I make it the night before. I put it in a small box. I usually bring a chicken salad or some soup.
Bringing your lunch is very smart. It saves money. Food at restaurants is expensive.
Yes, it is expensive. What about you, John? Do you cook your lunch?
Sometimes I bring food from home. I bring a sandwich. My sandwich has cheese, meat, and tomatoes. But twice a week, I go out for lunch.
Where do you go for lunch?
I go to a small cafe near my office. They sell very good hot sandwiches and pizza. I go there with my coworkers.
Eating with coworkers is fun. I eat my lunch in the office break room. I sit with my friends at work. We do not talk about work. We talk about movies, books, and sports.
That is good. You should relax during lunch. How long is your lunch break?
My lunch break is 1 hour. It starts at 12:30 and ends at 1:30. How long is your break?
My lunch break is only 45 minutes, but it is enough time. After I eat my sandwich, I like to go outside.
You go outside? What do you do?
I go for a short walk. I walk around the block. Fresh air makes me feel awake. The sun feels warm on my face.
A walk is a wonderful idea. I do not walk. I usually read a book for 15 minutes after I eat. Reading helps me relax.
So we eat, we relax, and then our break is over. We must go back to work.
Yes, back to the desk. The afternoon begins. Sometimes the afternoon is difficult.
Why is the afternoon difficult, Olivia?
At 2 o'clock, I feel very sleepy. My energy goes down. I want to sleep, but I am at work.
I understand completely. I call this the afternoon slump. Your body is digesting food, so you feel tired.
What do you do when you feel sleepy at work?
I stand up. I stretch my arms and my legs. I go to the water cooler and drink a glass of cold water.
I drink my third cup of coffee, or maybe I drink green tea. Green tea has a little caffeine, but it is very healthy.
Green tea is good. The afternoon is usually for finishing work. I look at my to-do list again. I check the boxes for the things I have finished.
Checking the boxes feels so good. In the afternoon, I write more emails. I also organize my files. I want my desk to be clean for the next day.
I have to make phone calls in the afternoon. I call clients. Clients are the people who buy our services. I talk on the phone a lot.
Talking on the phone can be tiring. You have to speak clearly and listen carefully.
Yes, I use a lot of English when I speak to clients. I have to be polite and professional. I say please and thank you many times.
Being polite is very important in every job. The hours pass. The clock says 3 o'clock, then 4 o'clock.
When it is 4 o'clock, I start to finish my tasks. I save my documents on the computer. I close my internet windows.
I do the same. I look at the calendar for tomorrow. I want to know what meetings I have tomorrow.
That is very organized, Olivia. Planning for tomorrow makes the next day easier.
Finally, the clock shows 5 o'clock. The workday is over. It is time to go home.
Going home is a great feeling. Let us talk about the evening commute and finishing the afternoon.
Welcome to Chapter 4. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Work is finished.
Yes, work is finished. I say goodbye to my coworkers. I say, have a good evening. See you tomorrow.
I say goodbye to everyone too. I take my bag, my coat, and my phone. I walk out of the building. The air feels different in the afternoon.
Yes, the sun is lower in the sky. Sometimes it is a little cold. I walk to my car in the parking lot. I am happy the day is done.
I walk back to the bus stop. There are many people at the bus stop. Everyone is going home at 5 o'clock. This is called rush hour.
Rush hour is very busy. Many people are on the buses and in their cars. The traffic is usually very slow.
My bus is full of people. Sometimes I have to stand. I cannot sit down because there are no empty seats.
That is not comfortable. Standing on a moving bus is hard.
It is okay. I hold on to the bar. I listen to music again. I look at the people on the street. They are walking fast. They want to go home too.
My drive home takes longer than the morning. In the morning, it takes 45 minutes. In the afternoon, it takes 1 hour.
1 hour in the car is a long time. Do you get angry at the traffic?
No, I do not get angry. I try to be calm. I listen to an audiobook. An audiobook is a book that someone reads to you. It is like a story.
That is a very good way to pass the time. You learn something new while you wait in traffic.
Before I go straight home, I usually stop at the supermarket. The supermarket is on my way home.
What do you buy at the supermarket? Do you buy a lot of things?
No, I just buy things for dinner. I carry a small basket. I buy fresh vegetables, like carrots and broccoli. I buy some chicken or fish.
Do you go to the supermarket every day?
I go maybe 3 times a week. I like to eat fresh food. I pay at the cash register. I talk to the cashier. I say, hello, how was your day?
You are very friendly, John. I do not go to the supermarket after work. I buy all my food on Saturday. I buy a lot of food for the whole week.
That is a very smart way to shop. It saves time during the week. But sometimes, do you forget to buy something?
Yes, sometimes I forget to buy milk. If I forget milk, I stop at a small shop near my house. It is a convenience store. It is small and very fast.
So you buy your milk and then you walk home?
Yes. I walk the last 5 minutes to my house. I take my keys out of my bag. I put the key in the door. I turn the key and open the door.
I finally arrive at my house too. I park my car in the garage. I take my grocery bags out of the car. I unlock my front door.
What is the first thing you feel when you enter your house?
I feel relaxed. It is quiet. It is my own space. The first thing I do is take off my shoes. I do not wear shoes in the house.
I also take off my shoes. I wear soft slippers. My feet are tired from walking and standing on the bus. Slippers feel very good.
Then I change my clothes. I take off my work shirt and my trousers. I put on comfortable clothes. I put on a t-shirt and soft pants.
Changing clothes is the best feeling. I take off my work dress. I put on my favorite old sweater and sweatpants. Now I am really at home.
Yes, comfortable clothes mean the workday is truly over. Now it is time for the evening. It is time to rest, eat, and enjoy our free time.
I am getting hungry again just thinking about it.
Me too. Let us talk about our evening routines and what we do before we sleep.
Welcome to Chapter 5, our final chapter. It is the evening. We are at home and we are wearing comfortable clothes.
The evening is my time to relax, but first I have to cook dinner. I take the vegetables and chicken I bought at the supermarket.
Do you like cooking, John?
Yes, I like cooking. It is fun. I cut the carrots and broccoli with a knife. I cook the chicken in a pan. It smells very good.
I like cooking too, but I like fast recipes. I do not want to cook for a long time. I make pasta. I boil water in a pot. I put the pasta in the hot water.
Pasta is delicious and very easy to make. What sauce do you use?
I use tomato sauce. I add some garlic and onions, then I put cheese on top of the pasta.
That sounds wonderful. While my food is cooking, I set the table. I put a plate, a fork, and a knife on the table. I pour a glass of water.
I eat my dinner at the table too. Some people eat on the sofa, but I like to sit at the table.
I eat at the table with my wife. We eat our dinner and we talk. We ask each other, how was your day?
That is nice. I talk to my family about my day. We share our stories. We laugh together.
After dinner, there is a bad job to do. We have to clean the kitchen. We have to wash the dishes.
Oh, I do not like washing the dishes, but it is necessary. I put some dishes in the dishwasher. A dishwasher is a great machine.
I wash the pots and pans by hand with warm water and soap. I dry them with a towel. Then the kitchen is clean.
Now, the best part of the evening begins. Free time. The clock says 8 o'clock. What do you do for fun, John?
I go to the living room. I sit on the sofa. I turn on the television. I like to watch documentaries. A documentary is a movie about real things, like animals or history.
Documentaries are very interesting. I like to watch funny TV shows. A comedy makes me laugh. I watch 1 or 2 episodes.
Sometimes we watch a movie, but a movie is very long. It takes 2 hours. Sometimes I fall asleep during a long movie.
Yes, I am usually very tired by 9:30. After I watch TV, I do not look at screens. I turn off the TV. I put down my phone.
Why do you put down your phone?
The light from the phone is bad for your eyes before bed. It makes your brain think it is daytime. I want my brain to know it is night.
That is very smart. I should do that. What do you do instead of using your phone?
I read a book. I have a small lamp next to my bed. I read a fiction book. Fiction means a made-up story. It helps me fall asleep.
I sometimes read, but I prefer to listen to quiet music. I sit in my chair, close my eyes, and listen to slow music.
It is now 10 o'clock. It is time to get ready for bed.
Yes, I go back to the bathroom. I brush my teeth again. You must brush your teeth in the morning and at night.
I wash my face again too. I use warm water this time. Warm water is relaxing. I put on my pajamas. Pajamas are special clothes for sleeping.
I put on my pajamas too. I check the doors to make sure they are locked. I turn off all the lights in the house. The house is completely dark.
I get into bed. The bed is soft and warm. I pull the blanket over me. I set my alarm clock for the next morning.
I set my alarm for 6 o'clock again. I put my head on the pillow. I close my eyes and I think about one good thing that happened today.
That is a beautiful habit, John. Thinking about happy things before sleep is wonderful. I close my eyes and I fall asleep very quickly.
And then the day is over. We rest so we have energy for tomorrow.
That brings us to the end of our podcast episode today. We talked about waking up, going to work, eating lunch, coming home, and going to sleep.
We hope you enjoyed learning English with us today. Listen to this podcast a few times. Repeat the words you hear.
Thank you for listening to the English Leap podcast. Keep practicing your English every day.
Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you next time.